morning is in subject sustainable land management. Here is our group members, which is Nazri bin Abdul Hamid and I Muhammad Anwar Akram bin A. So today we will go to about the good agriculture practice. So as you know, good agriculture practice is known as GAP. So the aim of GAP is to reduce the risk of food production, which is we do the good agriculture, so to make sure there is no chemical substance that can affect the human. So we go to good agriculture practice. I refer to farm management system implemented according to the standard and law of regulation to control, reduce the hazard, risk and impact of agriculture production quality and save food while taking into account economical, social and environmental sustainable. So good agriculture practice, also known as GAP, will give a good quality and safety for the food and also for the human to make sure that there is no disease can attack the humans. Okay, next. So in Malaysia, the Malaysia established the MyGap program, which is refer to a certification schema drawn up by the Department of Agriculture in 2002 to give recognition to the farm that adopt environmentally friendly GAP, welfare and safety of employees to produce quality product safe and suitable for consumption. So MyGap is rebranding to replace Malaysia Good Agriculture Practice schema, which is SALM, SALM. So next, here is a example of good agriculture practice, which is you can see, you can for the farmer they can make a crop rotation, land preparation, tillage, plan, make sure the plant nutrient requirements, weed controls, pest, disease control, water management and irrigation and so on. Okay, today our group will focus on two of good agriculture practice, also known as GAP, which is crop rotation and water management and irrigation. So we move to the crop rotation. As you know, crop rotation is we planting the different crop in same field, which is we do the rotation. So for crop rotation is planned sequence of growing different crop in the same field. Rotation are the opposite of continuous cropping, which is growing the same crop in the same yield after year after year. Ideally, these crops are not of the same family. So the crop rotation in good agriculture practice we can practice, or our farm can practice, which use the crop that is different family. So the crop rotation will make sure the fertility of soil and can add the nutrient requirement that were lost after plantations. So next, here is the advantage of crop rotation. For the first is prevent soil depletion. So the crop rotation will help you in preventing the nutrient loss from the soil. So if the crop rotation do, it will maintain the nutrient content in the soils and make sure the plant will grow up and get requirement nutrients enough. So for the second is maintain soil fertility. As you know, crop rotation will help in rotate the nutrients and still will continue adding the losing nutrients. Okay, so it will ensure that the fertility of soils and reduce soil erosion. So when the soil fertile and the crop rotation is done, the crop will help the soils, what we call soil, to hold soil particle to hold each other and make sure the strength of the whole of the soil particle, which ensure to reducing the soil erosion. So when you do the crop rotation, it will help you in make sure the roots go down as the crop can afford. Okay, so when the crop from different family have the different roots, high in the root, so it will reduce and will help the farmers to make sure that the erosion of soil can be reduced. So next is control insect and mite pest, which is when we do the crop rotation, sometimes at the one species of crop rotation will have the certain pest and or mite or insect that can be affecting the production of this species. So for the rotation, crop will help you to change the environment, so the insect and pest or mite will not enough suitable environment. So because of the rotation from different family, so it will reduce the insect, pest and mites. So that is reduce the reliance on synthetic chemicals, and next reduce the pest build up, as we said before this, prevent disease and help control weed. When you do the crop rotation, it will help you in control the weed. So the certain weed will can affect on the certain species. So when we do the crop rotation, and it will help to make it which is not comfortable for in the crops. Okay, next. Here is the one of example picture of crop rotation that the farmers can do in GAP. For the first thing is, for the crop rotation, it will have 4 different species, which is the first species is legume family, vegetable family, what we call tuber, and fruit fruit family. Okay, so in the crop rotation, the farmers must have the four things. So each four things, different things, is it can give different advantage and helping in the farmers for their crops. For example, legume. For the first, you will planting the legumes family. So the legume will help in maintaining the nutrient content and crop, which is it will have close the surface of the soil, and then vegetable families, which is it also can can help in fixation of ant, for example, and maintain the nutrient content, and the tuber, and also tuber family also help in giving maintaining the nutrient content. And for the last is fruit family, which is the four family which when we use the four family in crop rotation, it will help you in ensure the safety and quality of the product farm. So next. So here is a crop group, which is you can see family group: allium, cucurbit, cultivar, legume, ester, solanacea, grain, cereal, carrot family, root crop, melon family. So you can choose which is family that you want to crop, and make sure that there is different family. So the crop rotation will maintain if you the nutrient content or the GAP will help you in producing quality product and safety. So which is the picture that I have give you, and teach you how to making the crop rotation, so you can use it to apply in the farmer. So for the crop rotation is done for GAP, and after this we'll move to the water management and irrigation, and this presentation will continue by my friends, which is Nazri. Thank you.
Thank you for my friend Amirul. We'll continue about the water irrigations, where in JP Go Agriculture Batteries, the water irrigation is so important to control and maintain water table at optimum depth, because the water is very important in plant to transport nutrients and to do photosynthesis and the food of the plants and to grow. And this water, the good water table and water irrigations avoid the plants stress, and because of transpiration, because the water from the plants is go outside to atmosphere because of the heat. And the efficient irrigation method and technology minimize loss in supply and distribution of irrigation water by adapting the quantity and timing to the ergonomic necessary and avoid leaching and salinations. And this is the why we need to do a good irrigations. To apply the irrigations, it depends of the plants, and which is for the vegetables that we cultivate in farms, we need to apply 2 times a day watering the plants. But for the certain plants like the paddy, we need to control the water table. We need give much the water table to the paddy. Okay, next. E. coli disease and Salmonella, because many farm animals shed harmful pathogen naturally, like cattle, Escherichia coli. For the sheep, Listeria monotogenesis, and poultry, Campylobacter. And this is so very important for us to control the water management in the farms to avoid this disease. Next. Okay, the source of water irrigations in good agriculture practice, we can get from the groundwater, surface water like stream, lake, and municipal water. Okay, this is the example of surface water. Okay, next. Okay, the typically available water holding capacity of soil of different texture, and we as the farmers, we need to know our soils to provide the water and a good irrigation, because different soils have different water holding capacity. Yes, and like in the table, coral sands is 0.6 until 0.8 inches of available water per foot of soil depth, and fine sands is 0.8 to 1 inch of available water per foot of soil depth. And the type of irrigations that we can do in our farm is like sprinkler, manually we can use manually, overhead like sprinkler, surface, foot furrows, drip, and trickle. Drip is a trickle. This is the pictures, examples: the sprinkler, the overhead water, and the surface furrow floods. This is the floods for the plant that needs water more, like paddy and so on. The factor for choosing irrigation method is plant species, and as the farmers need to focus and know, because every plant species need different water to growth, and it's also to growth stage, because in every stage of plants, like when they need to, like corns, when they need to fruiting, they need much water to produce fruits. And the types of soil, like I already explained this, different soil have a different hold capacity, soil hold water capacity, and climate. Example, the climate, different in the world have a different climate. Like Malaysia, we need, sometimes we just only watering one times in a day, because it's raining, have a high raining seasons, and then is the factor of for choosing irrigation is topography. We need to know the good system that we want to apply in our farms to the plant for the irrigation, because different topography have a different challenges. Okay. Control water quality is because to avoid contamination of water resource, production input, waste, or recycled product of organic, inorganic, and synthetic nature caused directly by inadequate handling practice and technologies, and indirectly by erosion and leaching. Because like Malaysia, we have high rains, and so this water control quality, we must focus and give more concerns to these problems. And besides that, to enhance the function of the water cycle, to increase soil moisture storage and minimize runoff of water, and associated contaminations. Okay. Next. As a conclusion, GAP is good agricultural practice is a very important for our farmers to practice in our life, like crop rotation. My friends already explained is use crop rotation because crop rotation is maintains our soil nutrients and avoid the pests in our farms. And in water irrigations also is we control the quality of water and we can enhance the productivity of the plants. As a conclusion, good agriculture practice can enhance the production of farms in quality and quantity aspects, and also decrease the losses because of the disease. And furthermore, this practice provide good, healthy and fresh product in markets. Okay. This is all my reference, and that's all from us. Thank you.
Doktor, yang kumpulan kami iaitu saya, Muhammad Amirul dan Nazri. Okey, kami mengharapkan dan mendoakan doktor semoga sihat selalu, semangat dalam mengharungi hidup sepanjang hidup doktor. So terima kasih dalam mendidik kami, mengajar subjek-subjek yang mengenai subjek kepada batch kami. So kami harap doktor selalu happy, dan kami tak akan pernah lupa doktor yang pernah mengajar kami. Kami doa untuk, kami mohon kepada doktor doakan untuk kejayaan kita orang, supaya kita orang dapat berjaya sama ada di dalam habis belajar ataupun selepas belajar. So kami doakan doktor murah rezeki. Kami harap doktor semangat, kuat. Okey, itu saja daripada kami. Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih doktor.
Terima kasih.